You just can't walk away.
You just can't walk away. I don't know, George. You didn't walk away. I mean, yeah, you said you just couldn't walk away, so that's why you just told. So I'm gonna get the fuck on. Like, fuck this bitch. I know my way out. Nigga, I got that real Oakland game. I can talk my way out of anything. He makes the town look bad. That's what they said in the town. Lil D, down Lil DV, real Oakland legend, nigga that took over after Felix Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he was like soldier status when it was Felix Mitchell's the Mob, my other brother. And it was Funktown USA, and it was Mickey Moore's crew, the family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gonna break that shit down or whatever, and, you know, mafia material type shit. But yeah, nigga, you don't be popping up in the history. Lil D said, who was Charles Cosby? That's what he said. And I didn't even know that shit. It was a nigga from Oakland who was actually signed to MCM that told me that, you know what I mean, like, that was out there. I still ain't find the clip. I think we need to try to get a Lil D on the platform, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Lil D, man. Hey, man, you're an offspring of the mob. Holla at the Mobcast, you heard? Real shit in effect. But yeah, got some more from old CC right here.
When people find these packages, are they done for turning it in? It was a story I posted the other day, and I thought about you. I think it was 110 pounds of coke that was washed up on the beach. And it happens frequently, and people find coke on the beach.
Especially in Miami.
Yeah, especially in Florida, on the Keys, Florida Keys. And people find it on the beach, and then they give it back. They report it to the police.
Yeah, well.
Now, I don't know who these people are, but nigga, it couldn't have been me. Yo, nigga, could you imagine? Nigga just chilling. We in look, watch this shit. Picture this scenario. We in Miami. Mafia material, Vice City edition, right? They say, oh, y'all can't smoke in here. All right, cool. Walk out to the beach. Nigga just chilling, couple bitches. And 100 bricks just washed up on the shore. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna implicate world in this. I'm gonna just speak for me. Y'all might not see me on the Mobcast until all that shit sold, nigga. I am going to town. Oh shit, man. That shit get returned.
Dumbass.
Nigga, I'll turn in my StreamYard subscription. Like, bitch, we back. Oh man, this shit crazy. Turning that shit in. That's like finding someone. That's like them stupid ass motherfuckers. I found $100,000. Not turned it in because it was the right thing to do. Somebody might need that money. Nigga, you need that money.
You might disappear faster than you think.
The reason why I wouldn't turn it in is because I believe whoever I give it to is gonna take it. So it's like, if I was gonna be a good Samaritan, the only way I'm giving this shit back is if I know exactly who it belongs to. But just to randomly say, like, I'm just giving it, like, oh, just turn it to the authorities, maybe you can find who it belongs to. Fuck out of here. Y'all gotta remember, I was robbed by the police. The only time that I've ever actually been robbed at gunpoint was by a plainclothes cop, nigga. So I ain't turning shit into the police, nigga.
Saying
all.
want to be down. WD ass nigga want to be down.
Wanna, yeah, instead of trying to warn a brother, you want to beat down. It's fucking crazy. Oh, like Brian Angelo.
Fat ass nigga. Jelly
Yeah.
bean.
Fat ass nigga, and now we're gonna get back to this fat ass liar.
You know, good Samaritans. Yeah, so like you see that often, you know, off the coast of Florida, because you know, like a lot of times they have boats coming in, right, in the dead of night, and so Coast Guard spot them, whatever. Coast Guard spot them, so they abandon the boat and they jump on a speedboat and go back across the international water line, right, and so and they blow the boats up first. They blow it up, you know, the keys, you know, they start floating. And mind you, the kilograms there in waterproof packaging, so they never get wet. So like when we
Now hold on a second. If you blow a boat up and it got coke on, I don't care if it got waterproof packaging on it. That shit ain't bomb proof, nigga.
Yeah, sure.
That shit for the blow the
Boom.
like
Boom. That shit.
like the only way I can see it is if you just gonna start a fire and let that shit burn and then wait for the shit to spread to the gas where it blows up. But if the Coast Guard is on that shit, you want that shit to blow up as soon as possible. So more than likely, they probably just throwing a grenade in that bitch and it's just, you know. Now maybe one or two might, you know, fly off of that bitch off the impact before the, you know, fire get to it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. And then by the time this nigga start fucking with this bitch, bro, the Mexicans have already been bringing that shit over for probably the last 5 years or some shit. Because like shit already got hot like on the coast and all that, you know, bullshit. Like they were still bringing shit in, but you know, Port of Miami, all that shit or whatever. Because I mean, even in the Booby Boys era, and you know what I mean, like '96 and all that shit, it was still. I mean, shit, that whole Zopound shit, they were still hitting licks at the port. You know what I mean, in the '90s. But shit, this nigga, you wasn't no transporter. You was a mule once that shit was over here. Told you where to go.
to get down.
Tell me
So
where
like
to
we
go.
got this thing called when we was bringing it up like up through the Bahamas, it's called the DEW line, DEW, distant early warning line, right? So that's what the Coast Guard used to track like aircraft. So if you fly low enough, like 100 feet above the water, you could evade the DEW line, and you get in like that. And that's how we did.
When people find these packages, are they done for turning it in?
Well, in their mind, they're doing, you know, the right thing because they're law-abiding. But if a street guy, like you or me or him, turn it in, he's a dummy.
Shout out to them.
Even today.
That should be gone in one day. I promise you.
I think Sean Cotton might turn it. Well, I don't know. Sean Cotton at this point, he know enough people. Yeah, you gotta get rid of that shit. Like,
Motherfucker.
A nigga say, hey, if you move this for me, I'll give you a cut, and I'll give you an interview when I say shit. These niggas just be like, hey man, just give me some of the coke. Like they want to use the coke and do the interview.
Pay themselves in grams.
He said, do it for the grant. The real one.
Oh,
The coke are not the enter. Hey, look, the coke are not the enter.
Oh,
Oh shit.
And I don't even get out.
Yeah, it seems like those stories are really frequent. Like we report on that a lot. Of Good Samaritans turning in 110 pounds.
Well, that's their civic duty.
Yeah, and then sometimes the packaging has like a scorpion on it, or I don't know, like weird.
The different emblems on it that represent certain factions. You know, like say for instance, the Medellin cartel, they might have a scorpion. The Cartagena cartel might have a black widow spider. You know what I'm saying? So that just signifies what group it belongs to.
Okay.
Now, he ain't wrong about that, but also, I know on the Mexico side of things, when I was in California, like those stamps on the bricks didn't always just represent where it was coming from, but who it was supposed to go to. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if certain shit was stamped, or it might be 1,000 bricks. And so when that shit get to like a warehouse and all that, like 250 might be stamped like, you know what I mean, with a scorpion like they were saying, or a spider or some shit like that. And so that would determine what exchange point that shit is going to, because it would be somebody in a certain area that controls a certain territory that would be responsible for the distribution of all of that dope to all the little smaller, you know, organizations and shit like that. So yeah, that's pretty much like was some of the highlights or whatever and shit of the nigga interview and shit. Like I said, it was just interesting that shit popped up right when I put part one of, you know, the phone call up. So, you know, we'll see how that shit moves through the algorithm.